What is up? Welcome thee to Brothers Forge Gaming. This is thy sword, available as a download on your PlayStation from the PlayStation Store. Now if you're getting that Conan vibe from this, I'm right there with you. Gotta enjoy those opening cutscenes. Don't overlook the value of an opening cutscene. Here we go. Now this game reminds me of a Joust meets Rastan kind of old school game. When you beat this at the end, I want to say I think it was the Amiga, so they programmed this whole game on an old Amiga computer, something like that. Really cool. They said, you know, like long live Amiga. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I know there's both versions, but which version, we're not going to find out right here. You Platinum Trophy hunters out there, this game has a relatively easy Platinum. There is one kind of hard trophy to find. So what we're going to do right here, right now, is we're going to get there. We're not going to beat the whole game unless maybe it's right at the end there. But what we're going to do, we're going to get through the game to the point where the trophy is at. Most of the rest of them are pretty simple. I want to say you have to earn maybe a certain amount of gold, some upgrades, something like that. Really easy, you'll get it from playing through the game. Alright, so after you beat the game, you can find a couple unlockable characters. The Paladin, the Rogue. I think I missed the Blue Wizard. He maybe would have stood right over here. There are two modes to this game. One kind of a battle mode. It's on the left here. If you're starting out the game and you go there, you'll get kind of confused. I did that to begin with. So head over to the right doorway there. We're going to try the Paladin. Yes. There is a trophy for dinging this right here. If I could hit it. Alright, so let's take a look. You start with some items as the Paladin that you don't get as the Warrior. Similar class, kind of a blend. Not sure how pumping this is, so let's turn that down just a little bit. Alright. Okay, so I recommend trying the tutorial just to kind of learn the basics. Maybe there's a trophy for that as well, I can't remember. You're going to want to probably play through on Apprentice. It gets pretty rough, and your first time through could be tough. So if you don't want to beat your head into the wall trying to beat it, try that. And if you are one of those retro enthusiasts, this is the hardcore mode right here. One life to live, gotta beat it on 1cc, or even just a no-death run really here. So if you're up for that challenge, there you go. You've got it. One thing I will say about the game is it's an interesting game, but it does get rather repetitive. The grind, rinse, repeat loop is really only one level, but it is a fun game. You can upgrade your skills as you play through, get a little bit better at figuring it out and fighting the different items. The boss fights are tough, and on Hero, that's going to be really hard. It would be interesting to see if you could make that. So anyway, to get to the trophy, we're going to have to progress through the lands. So here we go, let's check it out. Starting in the Ember Wood. I think the place you want to go, if you don't want to skip ahead, is something Dur. The name of the place you're looking for is Dur. The Pit of Dur, something like that. There's a hidden floor that's supposed to open up. I actually had to look this one up. It's one of those trophies that, why did they put those in there? They make it very difficult, but right away you'll notice some things that you really enjoy about this game. We'll get ranged eventually. If you start as another class, you will end up getting that. You can block. That'll become useful later in the game. Yeah, there is a trophy for that pop in the chest as well. one strategy I like to use is you could pull the dudes off the top with a jump attack. It'll pull them down, so if you're weak, you can pull them down and trash them as they head down. A lot of time it's not worth it to head over to these, but you might as well. You never know what's going to pop out. Gold, maybe some arrows, something you need. There is another trophy for dying from an explosive burial. I was trying to do that, I think, on the tutorial level, and I believe it was bugged. It kept crashing the game. System error. I did report that, so if anybody programming, developing this game is interested, I sent in a report. So basically what was happening is if you died by the explosive burial in the tutorial level, it would crash, completely crash the game, not a freeze or anything, just a complete full crash. Oh damn, got me. So, oh shoot, it knocked me all the way down. I'll mess around with that guy. I really wasn't blocking early when I first started playing this game. Oh man, again. There is a charge attack you could do as well if you press and hold the attack without moving. This was kind of a bad spot to put that guy in. Do I go all the way down for the coin? I do. See if we can get this. Can't really hear anything. I do have my headset pretty low, so hopefully I didn't just adjust that too high for you. Either way, we're going to get to the stomping, get into the kicking ass. You get the idea. If you like old school games, retro games, especially from back in the day, the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, just the fact that they, like I said, they created this on an old gaming computer blew my mind. The Amiga systems, the Commodores, those were less of my generation, a little bit before my time, and I think they were more over in I want to say like PAL region of Europe. I think they were more popular over there. We got Masters late, and the release of the NES kind of threw that one for a loop. So it didn't do as well here in the States. I'm sure that there were people that had them, especially like the Apple IICs, the Tandies. I had some of those, but I was so young, and by the time I was able to understand what was going on with those, they were obsolete. I was already moved on to whatever, newer system was out at the time. But that would have been one of the really cool things, kind of be alive, mostly a teenager kind of hitting that stride of your life during the Atari age, because you would have gotten to do some of that other stuff. And to be able to, that was one of those things that made those systems, early PC systems, so awesome, is that you could program. You could do your own games. I do remember trying to mess around with some of that stuff on Apple IIc. Trying to mess around, make your own game was a lot of fun. So right here, one thing I do like is you can do blackjack. Bet all your money. Why not? 18. Gotta get there. Oh, I lose it all. Just like that. This guy gives you a tip. I believe this is where you maybe would have been able to find out where the hidden secret was. You get some items, things here. I probably should have saved up and bought a bow and arrow, quiver, something like that. Obsidian Mountains. Oh, okay. So actually it might be right here, unless I was mistaken. Let's check it out. So it said when you beat the level, there's a pit that opens up, and you gotta jump in it. You otherwise would never notice something like that. I've never even seen a pit in this game. You can get poisoned, so watch out for that. Damn pesky bats, I'll tell you what. They're no joke in this game. So you can kind of manipulate the enemies, the tougher enemies this way, hit them as they drop. So I want to say the Paladin doesn't seem to be as strong as the Warrior out of the gate. He did start with some items. Let's take a look at what those actually do. So short sword, that's why I'm not hitting as hard. I do need a better sword. I have poison resistance, which is nice, and a light source. So I maybe should have tried to be the ranger to see what that would have been about. But ranged in this isn't the easiest thing. It's not difficult, but it takes a little bit of thinking, and I'm into the smashing. Oh, I actually didn't look for a pit to open up there. So I should have done that. I don't remember if it said it was on the last level. I may need to verify looking that back up. Might be able to trick this guy into killing himself. There you go. Get some. Oh, he got me. You got me, Marv. believe you can do excess damage to the corpses to get other items to drop. Ah, forgot to look again. We're just gonna assume that it's on the last level, maybe? I don't see anything resembling a pit down here. Let's keep going. Oh, come on. Come on, Sally. Now there are traps, spikes, don't land on them. I believe you can walk through them mostly, so there is a boss fight. Maybe it's here. Oh, come on. God did me dirty. So I'm not seeing a pit here, so maybe it was another place. Maybe it's at the end of the boss fight. Maybe it was on the first level and I missed it. It's hard to tell. Oh shit. Oh. I'm standing in the danger zone. I got a couple hits left to give. Missed. Damn it, I ain't gonna make it. Could have done some more damage last time. I could have been it. Try to get there. You know that she's one death away. The Spider Queen, don't do it. Come on. Get south, get loose, go. Oh, come on, one more hit. Bring it. Missed. Thy sword is mine, in thine hand. Not doing much, getting pretty wrecked. The Eye of the Widow. Alright, so I think maybe it was here. Let's find out. Where it starts to get tough, I need a better weapon. Oh, you bugger. Damn, a ranger got me. Watch out for those rains popping shots. I got you, sucker. Come on. Couldn't have felt good. Again, I can't tell if anything's opening up. Alright, it's possibly that hole right in the middle there. I'm not too sure if we have to clear the level first to go down there, so why don't we do that? See what happens. That is the first time I've seen a hole down there. Maybe I wasn't paying attention the first time around. There it is. Alright, let's check it out. Ho-ho! Hall of Treasures, Ancient Hall of Treasures. Very useful. So look for pits and pendulums within the game. This is where you're going to find kind of the hidden trophy, if you will, of the game. I suppose if you played through the game enough times, you might accidentally fall down there. This kind of seems like one of those programmer FUs if you're going after the platinum and you're trying not to look stuff up. You could be spending a lot of time trying to find this one in Duralas. But if you are looking for a really fun game to play, Thy Sword will be the game, the next platinum you get. It'll be a good one. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You've been here with Brothers Forge Gaming, taking a look at Thy Sword. I've had my eye on this one for a while. I believe it's $9.99 on the regular. I believe it's $9.99 normally. I've been looking at this one, really wanting to go on sale. These Ratakalia games go on sale quite often for 50 or more % off. I believe I want to say I got it for about 60-70% off, $3.99, something like that. I was like, you know what, I've been waiting to play this game for like 2 years. I'm going to go ahead, gonna get it. Sure enough, you could get a platinum on it. That should have been it. I'll take a look. Let's see if I can't buy any upgrades. I could get a bow, which would probably help me. Ooh, the double jump. That's so good I can almost afford both. Dare I wager? Dare I wager? Alright, let's just do 20 gold. There we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, well now I'll have to do a little bit more. About 50 gold. That's gotta be good, right? Oh my god! You son of a gun. Alright, let's go 100. Oh my gosh, he's got a 9 showing, I got a soft 16. Bust him out. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Is that enough? Yes! I'll take your money. Har 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 har. Maybe he'll let me bet some more when I'm done buying. Give me that longbow. Chances are I'll find something better, but the longbow will be helpful to get those treasure chests. Finding that secret was super helpful. Gave me enough gold to actually be able to buy anything. In my first playthrough, I kind of spent all my money gambling. I started out doing good, but you know how the house always wins. So that's a look right there, you guys, at Thy Sword by Game Phase. Awesome job, you guys. I'd love to see more games like this. Like I said, you got to beat it, and it'll tell you that bit at the end I was talking about there at the beginning of the video. Awesome game. Like I said, there is a co-op mode to it in terms of a battle mode. I don't believe there's any co-op for playing through the game, but I haven't looked into that. But there is at least the ability to battle your friends. Something about, you know, fighting for resources as you progress through whatever that battle mode is. So that's a whole nother mode we didn't even take a look at. All available for you here in this package, whether you get it for full price or you grab it on sale. You've got your next platinum in hand right here, and also an epic game to store in your digital collection. This one will stay on the system. This is a good one. It only takes up about 100 megabytes, so definitely a cool one to keep on here. Awesome music, just a really, you know, that aesthetic that we like. Old school swords and sorcery, badassery, heavy metal, all that good stuff you want in a game. Alright, like I said, thanks for stopping in. Make sure to check out our entire Platinum Trophy Guide playlist for more games that are not only fun to play, but that you can stack, pad your stats on, get the trophy, get that level raised, hold that platinum up high, and enjoy yourself while you're doing it. Whether you're trophy hunting or you're just looking for a fun game to play, you found it right here